Good morning, everybody. So today I'm actually making chicken nuggets from scratch. And if you're new here, I am Heather. This is 'Cause We Can Farms. I'm building a small homestead up here in northern Idaho completely from scratch with very little experience. And this year's a little bit different because I'm dealing with some health problems and I'm trying to fix it mostly with food. So what I've done here is I've taken some chicken thighs. I like them. It's a darker meat. It's a little bit more tender. I added an egg. Now these are seasoned pork rinds, and I'm just kind of mixing them in. I'm doing more of a keto carnivore type diet, so that's what this is about. My grandkids stay often. I don't know if they'll eat them. They're a little bit picky, but I basically just mix all of this together and start forming the chicken nuggets. And I'm using a little cast iron pan here. I just really like cooking on cast iron. This is a coated one, so it's a little bit easier to clean. But I do have some chicken wings in the background being made and some macaroni and cheese because that seems to be all that the boys really want to eat. I really like making things from scratch, and I like the fact that when I eat something like this, I can eat 4 or 5 of these and I am completely full. But if I purchase something from the store, you could eat 10, 15 of them before you're actually full. So I'm not really sure what that is about, but I just know that I really like making things from scratch. Here they are, completely breaded and ready to go on the grill. Okay, I'm going to cook these out here on the grill because it uses the least amount of electricity, which is none. So I put a little bit of lard on that so that they could crisp up and fry just a small amount. I'm going to finish up the boys' macaroni and cheese, flip the chicken wings, come back out and check these guys. Okay, I tried my chicken nuggets. Couple of things I would probably do different: not add the breadcrumbs or the pork rind crumbs into the meat. Do just the meat separate. Has a really good crunch. I am out of smoked paprika, and I think adding the smoked paprika and the garlic along with the salt, pepper, and turmeric to the meat, and then bread them with the I got honey mustard on there. Bread it because they're a little bready. They're good. Totally good. They got a good crunch to them. I like them. I think I'm going to end up doing another batch like that. I need to buy some smoked paprika, and then we'll see how we like it. And I want to make a bunch of these and freeze them because these would be really good food for my surgery. Because we could just throw them on a cookie sheet, put them in the oven, cook them for a specific amount of time. That'd be really simple for Kira to do, but these are fantastic. You guys should try them. This is something that I actually was going to make with rabbit meat. So we'll have to catch us a rabbit and make these and see how they are with that.
Chicken eats the corn. The chicken just eat it.
The corn that you were growing or the corn that you had in the trap?
Corn from the trap. It eats it.
You guys were trying to catch some rabbits?
Kill them. Look at them coming to us, please, and eating us plant.
So for those of you that are new here, I totally want to reiterate that I'm not a professional, and I am learning as I go, building this tiny house here. And I'd have to say the biggest thing that I have a bit of an issue with is cutting through the shipping container because that steel is so thick. But I haven't done a lot of electrical work, pulling this through and figuring it out where I wanted everything to be. That was a little bit of a mental chore for me, but I'm getting it done and I'm pretty excited about what the finished product is going to look like. Okay, so this is the only box that I have, and I need actually one that's quite a bit thicker than this. I actually do have this one, and it's the sliding one, which would be fantastic, but I can't screw this in because it's facing outwards. So I really need to move on with this wall. So I'm actually just going to use this. I'm probably going to regret it. Okay, I had a thought. I think that I can just take all the wire and roll it up in a circle and tack it to the side of the wall. And then come back in, cut from the outside, pull that wire through, add a box, attach the box that way. And then, you know, like someone decided to put a thing there and didn't have it pre-done. So it makes it a little bit harder. But then I really could use this box. Like I wouldn't have to go buy another box. It's filthy, but it would work because I'd have the hole cut and I could just screw this in right there. So that's what I'm going to do so that I can continue to move forward, because this is my last electrical line pulled down here, and I can start covering this wall up and getting our shiplap on. And then the next thing I'm going to try to get done today is this dog door moved over to the corner. And maybe even the rest of the stuff, so that when the couch comes, if he actually finds us and delivers it to the house, because there's a possibility he won't, then we can start setting up the couch. So we may have to go in tomorrow to FedEx to actually pick it up at FedEx, because we do have the 911 address here, but they have not started delivering stuff to me. I've really not started ordering. I did the Starlink. They found it, but they were able to put it in a box at the end of the driveway that I put my name and everything all over. So we'll see if he finds us. I think he's got a couple more hours. It said between 10 and 2. Kira is getting the smoker out from underneath the tarp. So, and she has helpers so that I can start smoking this pork butt. Did you find it?
I'm killing all the baby mosquitoes.
Ew, yay. Man, we got to get the tool shed done. This is what the tool shed looks like. We started working on it and then it kind of fell on us and we kind of just left it to get other things done. It's very easy to get overwhelmed when you walk out here. Getting this tool shed back up, it's just a temporary, is going to make a huge difference. In fact, I've thought of just asking Beaver for a new carport and see if they would send me one. So that we could just pop that up here and not even deal with any of this and just start all over and put it in and use it as a shed, which is what this was. So, I mean, it would work. Measured it like this was off already. I mean, not that much though. Good Lord, I cannot measure. I'm literally off on both of them the same amount. But we have to take off these panels or we're not going to get them out. Alright, so we'll just scoot this a little bit. Do we have a pry bar or anything that you know of?
No.
We have a pry bar, I just don't know where it is. I don't want to destroy them. Like, I I would like to reuse them. I honestly would like to know how the heck I measured from that one spot. Like, it makes no sense to me that it didn't line up.
Yeah.
You said, let me tell you everything I've seen, the friends I've made, and then you tell me how you've been. Look a little closer, it's been quite some time. You gotta let me know if I'm out of line. But there's some words that I just wanna hear you say, to put it all straight before this night turns into day, and then I'm on my way. Yeah. Yes, I'm on my way. A bit naive and so eager to please. You know I played for love, but it got me on my knees. Now's the time to reap what I've sown. Your words echoing in every single bone. Underwater, so far out at sea, there's no cure for what you're telling me, and soon I'm on my way. Yes, I'm on my way. This pain is not of the ordinary. Every time that I breathe, I can feel your worry. So I have to take my love and write a different story. I'm on my way. Yes, I'm on my way. Yeah. 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 Yes, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Yes, I'm on my way. Yeah. 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 Yes, I'm on my way. Oh, heavy road, go easy on me now, and my love will shine.
So my back is absolutely killing me now, but I really want to finish this one so we can let the cats out because they're in the dog crate. But I really want to get all the way around this window because it hasn't been done. So it looks so cool with that.
They were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. Was
sparks in the air. He would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool, but it was obvious, like, ooh, they would be together, ooh. And one day she said, write me a love song, 'cause I know you'll make it beautiful. And maybe I'll call you my sweetheart, and promise nobody can steal me away. Then I am yours, 'cause I want you, and I wanted you to know. He looked at her and then he smiled, picked up a pen and paper, and started writing. Probably something about her eyes and how they're always shining, or something cliche like, ooh, baby, I only want you.
Handed it to me.
Okay. Look, the couch is here. So they left it down in the cul-de-sac. My neighbor was like, hey, your couch is in the cul-de-sac. So my son actually brought it up while we were transferring water into his tank for them. So now we're going to try to put it together because we're actually ready because we got the wall done. Ah! Okay. I think we're just going to put it together. We'll show you guys the finished products. Trying to keep these videos under an hour. Good job, Kira. Okay, we think that we've decided, though. Okay, do you like the height of it now with the cushions on it?
I kind of do. Like, it'd still be nice if it was, like, just a little higher, but, like...
So we're talking about making a platform underneath it and taking the legs off and having some drawers underneath.
Yeah, but it's, like, a perfect length for legs.
Well, you're quite a bit shorter than me, so I wonder how, like...
I don't know where you're going to sit.
How big of a difference. I was letting the cushions poof all the way out since they were... The cats are having a party. And the dog crate fits perfectly, so that's the size that I'll do their little kennel, their little cabinet, kennel cabinet. Okay, so our theme is, our color theme is basically gray, white, and black, and our cats match. She threw in some yellow, so she's the only one that's that has the extra color in it, but the cats literally match. I just realized that. All right, good night, everybody. All right, what do you guys think of the couch?
Good.
It's
Very
good.
good. But without a charger!
There's no chargers right here. What are you doing? Good morning, honey. Good morning. Good morning. Look at you. You're so cute. Did you have your milk? Did you get your milk this morning? Oh, you're playing in my bucket of onions. You guys are killing me. You're killing me. You're so cute, though. You're so cute. You're so cute. What's happening here? Hi, it's the twins. Good morning. Good morning. You little cutie. Cagney, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Good morning. Come on in. You gonna get my hand? Let's go look at the garden this morning. I kind of glanced at it from a distance, and things are growing from all of that rain. You coming in? Good job. Okay, so I did a big chop down of my comfrey plant, and it is coming back beautifully. I still have my dandelions, which I planted on purpose in here. And it actually looks like, I think this is mullein. I don't know, that has a fuzzy leaf. It could be, no, that's definitely mullein. That looks like mullein. So yay, little mullein plants in here. These two onions are still doing very well. These were volunteers from last year. I didn't get all of these little flowers popped off, but there's some more. So I'm gonna deadhead these. This guy's doing well. A rabbit got up here and ate my sugar bush, but it's coming back. More, and so is the other one way over there. The strawberries, these strawberries are very little. We had one in here, but I didn't realize it was doing it. They're already throwing off runners. I don't know. Oh, there's another super tiny one right there. So these were transplanted from Kelly's mom's house, and there was a lot of grass in them, and I'm kind of bummed because the grass is taking over the bed, but I may just strip everything out of this bed and kind of start over where the grass is. But okay, you guys, the meds are completely out of my system and I hurt again. I really did overdo it the other day on the living room. I've still got more to do, so I don't want to stop. I want to get this done. And I was given some more steroids. I'm actually going to go sit down. So I was given more steroids to take in replacement for the other stuff. And I didn't want to get back on them because the weight gain. I really think that I gained like 10 pounds in the week. I feel awful. I don't like how I look. With the lupus, weight has been coming on anyway, and I have not been able to lose it. So adding any more weight because of a medicine is not fun. So I'm just not really sure what to do. If I should go get that the new medication, which is also a steroid, and feel good, but what if I gain 10 more pounds? Like, steroids, you gain weight. I'm like, I don't eat a lot, so I'm not real sure what to really do. I know that I'm having big emotions about it. Especially when I edit videos and I'm like, I don't like how I look there. This is the heaviest I've ever weighed in my entire life, and I don't want to add more to that. So I'm so on the fence, but you know, I hurt. It is bearable pain. I mean, I definitely, but it's there constantly. So I'm not, hold on, I gotta put my arm down. So I've got like all these things that I need to get done, that I want to get done. And we're trying to get all these things done before surgery. And I'm just like, I'm in this space with these emotions, and I'm not, you know, that is one of the things with lupus. The weight is going to fluctuate. And normally I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm the size that I am. I'm the size that I am, whatever. As long as I feel okay. And I don't feel okay right now. Like, my clothes don't fit. It's just all those things. And it's hard to be like, okay, I could go on this medication, but I'm probably going to have the same side effects. And then then what? I mean, I don't want to gain 20 pounds in 2 weeks over these meds. When it is pain that I could deal with, my fatigue is going to be up. The pain's going to be up. I can get things done. It's just going to be a lot less. So I have to like kind of weigh those two things out. You know, I had a few days where I felt like normal Heather. And it was awesome. And I loved it. I was like, I'm back. I can start getting things done. And now I have to make a decision. You know, gain 10 more pounds, probably. The likelihood is 50-50 chance with just eating how I normally eat. I mean, I did carnivore all winter long, 5 months. Didn't lose any weight. That's because of the lupus. I see my doctor in 4 days. So can I deal with this for 4 more days? And he's going to put me on something else. But he said nothing works as good with taking the pain away as the steroids. So I'm going into town today, and I'm just trying to decide if I should pick the new things up and go from there. I mean, this like extra weight, I didn't realize it was happening. So it's not like one of those things that you're like, oh, no big deal. If I feel like I don't keep a scale, so I don't weigh myself on a daily. I don't know. I just thought I would share with you guys since I'm sharing this journey. That is very, very frustrating to have to choose between being pain-free or gaining more weight, which is just so much harder on your body anyway. And then having to lose that weight because we're going to do the surgery, and I have probably 3 months before the surgery, 3 or 4 months. And if I could get my weight down, then I'll be the size that I determine. I'll probably stay that size. Otherwise, if I don't lose weight and then I do the surgery, and let's just say I go into a size C cup and then I lose a bunch of weight, I'm probably going to be an A cup. How much do I care? We have to decide that. But I would rather lose the weight, one, because it just makes your body feel better, and working and doing the physical activity that I do would be better, but I can't on this medication. So I don't know. It's a hard decision to make between the two. First trip of the day. And I have hiccups. Really bad. First trip of the day is to Walmart. We got to pick up a few things so that I can smoke this pork butt. And I need another sheet of plywood from Home Depot. So that's where we're going now. First stop is the post office. And y'all, somebody lost control of their vehicle from their parking spot and ran into the post office, like through the glass of the post office. I don't know if it was an elderly person or what the deal is. I didn't hear any of the story, but they still haven't gotten them fixed, but they have it all blocked up. See? But Kira's gonna run in because I'm expecting 2 things for the goat. You guys, it's going to be hilarious. One of them, anyway. It's so hopefully the babies can be back with their mama and not try to milk off of her. All right, what do we get?
I give it to you, the goat bra.
My goat bra came in. Oh my gosh, you guys, she's probably gonna hate me, but this is supposed to keep the udder goes up in this little bag, and it's got a harness on it, and it keeps the baby goats from being able to drink mama's milk. So that way they're not traumatized by being separate. I think it's hilarious, and I cannot wait, and I hope that it works and they don't knock it off of her. And then we got a box, which I also, this should be, which they, we need a shank.
That's the one I said that needed to stay in here.
I got it. Okay. But I don't got this one. Let's see if my fingernail is strong enough. No. Nothing on me is strong anymore.
Let's see what Kira's magical bag has.
Oh, hold on.
All right.
There literally is one thing that I've been waiting for. Right, it's like the indestructible tape. They're like, this tape is never gonna come undone, ever, ever, ever.
It's like, we live here.
It's the never-ending tape. Oh, come on. I just want to peek in the box. Let me peek in the box.
Here's the key to shank it with.
Yes, it is. So, this is my new milking one critter container. Has the pump in there. So this way, and it's also a hand pump. So you just do this, pump it all up, and then you let it go, and it will suction. And I can use this instead of that big giant one, which will be great when I'm milking everybody. But right now, it's obnoxious, right?
Yeah.
It's just way too much for one little animal being bred, and my the handle came off of it. Yeah. And so you have to carry it like this. You can't just carry it by the handle. Yeah. So this one has a handle. What's that?
Here, I got a box.
What? From whom?
From Kira.
So this one doesn't have a handle either, but it's small, and I think it's a little over a quart, so this should work just fine to finish her off, because she's giving me a little over a quart a day, so that'll be perfect for this. I'm so excited for that. Takes up less room too. What'd you get? What did you order? Did I know you were ordering it? Gotta hurry, because I'm gonna smoke out the entire parking lot.
I got into it.
Hashtag living with someone autistic.
Wouldn't open.
Is it your new ear pods?
Yeah, it's the earbuds.
Oh, those, you've been waiting for a while for those.
Yes.
Yay.
They weren't supposed to.
Okay, off to get diesel now. Kira, the co-pilot, getting gas for me. Or diesel, because it's a diesel truck. I got a fan. I got a fan for upstairs. That's not going to run down the Blue Eddy because it's on a battery. So, off-grid fan, $30. Harbor Freight. Lacey, you're so cute. You're so cute, baby girl. You're so cute. Pulling out the green egg. I think I'm going to try and smoke this pork butt. As long as I didn't leave it in the refrigerator too long, because this thing's been covered up. So we finally got it pulled out, and now we're going to try to start to smoke a pork butt. So this is my goat Delilah. She is the only one that I have in milk now, and she is giving me about 3/4 of a gallon of milk a day at this point. And she is a fantastic goat. And this is how I can get my dairy, because I'm lactose intolerant. But one of the big problems that I've had is when I took the babies off, and they were having an emotional breakdown. And so I really wanted to try this to see if it would keep the babies off of her. But what it's actually for is to keep them from tearing up and their milk bag when they're grazing in high grass and such. So it's a little big for her. I don't really think it's going to work. So we'll just kind of see how that goes. So she's not super happy about it. She's going to kind of pull at it and stuff. So I think I'm going to let her continue to do that. Let her adjust to it, and then I want to make it to where I can make this just a little bit tighter, because it is covering her teats, which is what you want. It's to protect the teats from brush and that kind of stuff. I had really hoped that, come on honey, let's just start walking in it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I had really hoped that this would make it to where I could put her babies back with her and they wouldn't be stealing the milk. I don't think that's going to work. I think they could totally get this off of there and get access to her teats and then steal all the milk. But they're getting used to being separated. It's just been, we've definitely had to get the electric fence up and going really well. Now they're in the food bucket. They're literally in the food bucket. She's she's pushing on me. I'm gonna put her back in the quail pen area and let her get to work. So she's done a great job chewing this down. Oh, except for that was my grapevine, and they already got the other grapevine. I don't think there's any coming back from that. Dang it. I should have just taken the weed eater to this and not given them any. That's so frustrating. I'm still picking. She's pushing me now. Picking the little white flowers. Did you do that? You totally did that. Oh, you're going to try and chew that sucker off. You going to break it first day? Ow. 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 You need my flowers? Can't eat my flowers. You silly girl. Okay. Smoked all night long. Go for it, Kara. It's like pulling it apart. Easy. Oh, crap. I have to get on the other side so that they can see us. Okay, ready? Go. That's pretty good. It's hot.
That's so hot.
Too hot for her to eat. It's slow smoked literally all night long. I just pulled it off and I think it's like 9:30 right now.
It's super bad. We shouldn't share it.
So it went in. It went in at I think 9 o'clock. So 12 hours of smoking. Low and slow. I do want some barbecue sauce on it. But that was a bottom piece. The top has this stuff on there. Yummy. The smoker is officially up and going for the season. This is just falling apart. Okay. It's probably good. We're going to get Kira's hair cut, and then when we get back, I think I'm going to try another, or maybe this evening, another round. Mozzarella, I have hiccups. Oh gosh. How much cooler are you now?
It is so much better.
You know what? It really looks good with the shape of your face. Look at that.
So much better.
I'm glad that we had her make it skinnier on the top. It fades in better.
Yeah.
I like it.
I love it.
Oh, I'm excited.
Damn, I'm gonna share it.
Yay!
Now I need color.
Now we need color because it's weird not seeing color on your head.
It is. I looked at it and I was like, I feel so naked. I feel like I'm not it's like, where's my identity?
Oh, that's funny. Okay, so what I'm building here is a dog cabinet. So where I have the crate, I'd really like to have those solid so it doesn't make the walls just filthy, and you know, dogs are dirty. So it's just a basic, like your kitchen cabinet, making it the same size as the crate. They have enough room in there for both of them. And so I'm just pre-cutting all of this out, and we'll be getting ready for assembly here pretty soon. I'm going to use, I'm just going to glue and screw this thing together and paint it up and seal it so that the dogs, it makes it very easy to clean. I have not really figured out how I want to do the door. I think it's going to either be a sliding one or one that opens all the way up and folds back on itself. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm trying to figure that out. I don't like how the door opens and is into the middle of the living room and blocks the door and all of those things. So I've got to figure that out. If you have any suggestions, put it in the comments below. Are you yelling at me? Hello. Hello, handsome boy. Oh, and he's off. Won't you stay? Won't you stay? I'm making kefir this morning out of my fresh milk. I'm going to fill it up the rest of the way with yesterday's. But here these babies are. They love their morning and evening milk. Are you ready? Are there instructions?
Yes, I have all the pictures I need.
This is not the first time you've driven an excavator, just this one, right?
Hopefully this one doesn't work this out.
I think it does.
Okay, good. The last one I used.
Yeah. Okay, start her up.
I am sitting at this bar trying to forget all the fun we used to.
Okay, I'm gonna get in the truck, follow behind her. We'll get over and get started. I'm excited putting the tool shed up.
And time has passed. Now I wonder where your mind's at. In my dreams I pick you up. I just wanna make it right. I know all about your troubles. Wanna drown into your eyes and feel your blue sky within. So deep in you, I'm blinded by your bittersweet shine. But get what you need, I'll make you feel free. Be mine tonight and feel your blue sky within. Do you think of me when you're on your way home? Holding hands along the track.
Or high five. Don't you love driving that thing?
I do. I like driving it than I do cars.
Okay, what about the difference between that and the skid loader? Because you're kind of... Okay, so hold on. Just to let you guys know, I rented one of these once, and we dug a ginormous hole and dug out a whole bunch of stumps, and Kira did 90% of that because it was on a hill, and y'all know I'm a chicken when it comes to being on a hill in these machines. And she ended up putting, what was it, like 20 stumps in that hole, and then we burned is what we ended up doing.
And moved logs.
And moved logs.
And that was without a thumb.
And that was her very first time ever on it. And I think you were on it for like 2 days, right? Didn't we rent it for the weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now tell me the comparison between, because I do think this one's bigger than that one.
It is. It is a lot bigger.
It's a lot different on the insides. I mean, that was, gosh, was that 6 years ago? I think it was 6 years ago that you drove the other one and we did that burning. It was like 6 years ago.
Yeah. Maybe a little longer.
I think it was 6 years ago. So between the skid steer and this one, thoughts? Just in driving it.
I think it's I kind of like it better than the skid steer because I don't have to worry about the bucket moving and driving because the skid steer, it's all in one. This has its own handles for driving and its own handles for the buckets and stuff.
That makes sense.
Yay!
That makes sense. So they're separated. That's pretty cool. This doesn't look like building a tool shed. It looks like, oh gosh. It looks like a trip to Home Depot. I made it. I needed these. So I only have the 2-inch ones because that's all I've needed here lately. And they weren't working on that. So I definitely need those before we get started. So I'm going to pick up Kira. She's picking up some stuff at Walmart. She's very self-conscious of her hair because the lady cut it completely wrong. It's not the cut she wanted. So I hope that she finds some stuff that works and she's not as worried. She definitely wants to color it too. So it's a little bit hard for us. But, you know, the outhouse shower may just be purple the next time I go in there. All right, back to the homestead. Did you get color? Because I bet the people that you got color. That's a gorgeous blue, though. It's a turquoise teal, it says, but that's going to be super pretty.
It didn't have a purple I liked.
Oh, I said purple. I thought you were going to get purple.
I was totally going to get purple. I was like...
Okay. So we got back from Home Depot and I was exhausted. So we took a nap because lupus causes fatigue. But I'm thinking, yeah, it's more in the shade now. So this is going to be fantastic. We feel like this is going to take us an hour. Like, that's what I'm hoping. So we're going to time it. I do this to myself and anybody that helps me. I get this like, oh, we could totally do that really fast. Pink lemonade. So I'm very excited to finally get this tool shed standing back up. It really was not the plan. The plan was to have the shop done, but with all the health issues that are going on, we're just going to put this back up and get everything underneath it again so that it's not being destroyed by the weather. I will have to clear this of snow this winter. And, you know, that was what made it collapse to begin with, was the fact that a whole bunch of wet snow got on it and I didn't get it cleared in time. So getting a new tarp top for it that goes to these carports, because that's what this is, and then adding some tarps down the side, and hopefully I'll just have to have this for one season. If not, I may end up building something smaller, a little bit more permanent. But it feels really good to have this done and being able to get the yard cleaned up, because that's been a horrible drive. Every time I drive up and stuff is everywhere. So again, this is just a temporary thing, using what I have so I don't have to spend a bunch of money, and I can use that money to finish the tiny house. So it's definitely been a bunch of balls up in the air kind of thing of limited budget. What am I going to purchase to get the build done? So I think this is something that's going to make a huge improvement. That didn't really, well, it cost me $11, the amount of money for the screws. So I need to pick up those longer screws, but it basically went together really well since we had the machine and it could hold us up, and Kira and I could just prop the legs underneath it. Equipment makes such a huge difference on things. So yeah, I'm really liking this, but I would really like to have something more permanent. I'm really getting over putting up temporary situations, and I'm actually making a big decision on maybe completely getting rid of all of my livestock animals and just acting like I'm starting over from scratch and doing some major cleanup, and then start building a smaller barn, and well, finish the shop first and then a barn, and then bringing animals back in, because that's definitely made it a little bit harder But my critters make me happy, and it takes a while to get your breeding stock set up so that you're actually producing the product that you want to produce. And so I really have got to think about that. But at this point, I could fill my freezer for the winter and maybe let my milking goat go over to a friend's house for the winter and just pay them feed, since they have a barn and a herd already. She could just join their herd. She's a very gentle goat. So we'll kind of see how things go. Sissy is supposed to be pregnant, and if she's pregnant, that'll change some things up. And then determining what surgeries happen for me this year is going to make a big difference too. So for those of you that have been watching, I've been talking about this breast cancer journey, and my doctor called me. Now, in writing, I have gotten a letter that says my tumor is malignant, but my doctor called me and said, no, it's benign. So I'm not really sure what's going on, and I think there's going to have to be some more discussions with my doctor on that. But I really want to thank you guys for watching this week's vlog, and we really enjoy you and appreciate you. Have a great weekend.